festivities begin. Ahead of Barcelona in the Liga. As Villa's on a run, is messed up. Villa making a move. Pepe stretches again. Cristiano Ronaldo's got the ball. Cue the boos. Well handled by Valdez. It's very tricky to the ball with 5 minutes gone. That looked like a corner. Assistant didn't give it. Messi picks up and goes on his first mazy dribble of the evening.
It certainly did look like it was a near corner, Rob, but Messi didn't give it up, did he? And then the ball appeared to be...
Swipe from Alves. Now Messi flicks it in! Oh, wonderful attempt! Pure genius. He's in the mood.
It took him 2 or 3 minutes, didn't it, to get in the game, but he certainly has now.
Alves with a cross. Although he's drawn Puyol from his century post. A quadruple step over from Messi's onside, perfectly timed. Lays it inside. He has Villa outside. Oh, plays it inside. Great tackle, but no! It's finished off by Xavi! Not the greatest goal you're ever going to see, but a mightily important goal for Barcelona. A huge slice of luck gives Barcelona the lead.
It is a slightly lucky goal, Rob, but to see Xavi that far advanced up the pitch, he broke the offside trap. He was fortunate, he was alert with the finish. But Real Madrid were defending deep. Talk of Barcelona keeping it low-key this week. You can see the reaction from the players there when Xavi scored.
Messi, side down. Oh no! We were expecting a pig's head or something like that to be thrown onto the field. Or Ozil, Di Maria spots the gap. Big save by Valdez. I guess he's not hurting now. At the feet of Cristiano Ronaldo, you never quite know what's going to happen. A top pass by him. That could have been a very embarrassing own goal by Abidal. Another important save by Valdez. He hasn't put his hand in the way of that, Terry. Messi. Any player who likes to take more than one touch. They are the entertainers. There's the biggest of the lot, little Messi. Through David Villa, toe-to-toe with Ramos. Gets the cross in! 2-0 Barcelona! The flying Pedro! Jose's not smiling now.
Well, you have to just admire that football there. It was Olé after Olé. But 25 passes. And again, Real Madrid didn't make a tackle. They've got to get more physical. They've got to confront the blue and red shirts of Barcelona. They're getting back in position, getting back behind the ball. But it's far too easy for Barcelona in the attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo would love to establish himself tonight. Benzema with a cross. Comes shot.
Man is absolutely immense.
Hero here. Pedro, who scored 23 goals last year, always scores in the bigger... with time and thinking space. Rounds Marcelo, puts in yet another cross into the old enemy. Ronaldo. And he hasn't taken a grip of the game yet. It's a mismatch at the moment. That's onside. Pedro is there before Casillas. Well, they've had most of the possession, Barcelona. We all know that. Let's give you... And the result that anybody wanted to know was not a Cristiano Ronaldo. Is losing his cool, and he's tracked out of a situation by the referee, Raúl González. And he's managed to draw the wrath of the whole Barcelona team. Even Victor Valdez, who's rushed 50 yards to say his bit to Cristiano Ronaldo. Valdez is in danger when it falls to Lionel Messi. He's been dormant for most of the first half, Messi. That's what is most dangerous. Pepe tries to wrap his arm around him and can't stop him. Now there will be a yellow card. There were extra defenders after Pepe. What would Cristiano Ronaldo poises, poses, draws the wrath of the supporters and just puts it just right.
Not to play the extra midfield player.
Lionel Messi gets into his stride and lets off one of his little sticks of dynamite.
He should be taking.
Messi tries to thread it through. Can't be offside. It came off a Barca defender, and there's a cry for a penalty. Ronaldo, having been booked a few minutes ago, can't argue. Cristiano Ronaldo. No. Di Maria. He works his way through. He's just... But it's something like the referee could be blamed for this Real Madrid performance. He doesn't have support. He might have to go solo. He's drawn Pepe, but what a brilliant tackle that was by Pepe.
It's a daunting prospect there.
Ronaldo fighting off Alves, gets the cross in, but there's a second defender there in the shape. Oh, Messi goes down off the ball there. Now, he's not one to take a dive, but there was a connection with Carvalho, and this is a big call for the referee.
I'm not sure why Carvalho got involved with Messi. He made a good tackle. It wasn't a dive from Messi, it was a fair challenge.
Here, and they're in a very good position in the first half. Well, it's living up to the expectations, the most.
One goal can completely change this match, change the mentality of the team in white shirts, but can Barcelona dominate possession again, as they did in that first 30 minutes, with devastating effect.
Lionel Messi taking on all comers right across the 18-yard. Messi playing a more central role.
It was a good opportunity for them on a little bit of a counter-attack there. Lasana Diarra.
Box, loose ball in the area. Pepe flies in, comes to David Villa. Head down, drawing defenders, threading it through to Xavi. Could save. That's the side of the net, and not the back of the net. That would have been good night, Real Madrid.
Yeah, well, when they were making that run across midfield there was 3 or 4 different options on.
Drifting, driving. David Villa. 3-0. Game over. Another typical Barcelona goal. Another typical Barcelona performance. But the team they're ripping apart tonight are Real Madrid.
It's a great partnership that's really blossoming now from Lionel Messi and David Villa. And again, far too much time afforded to the Barcelona attacking players without Real Madrid closing them down. They're relying, weren't they, again on trying to use an offside trap.
It's moving very smoothly with Lionel Messi. Messi inside Villa. Brilliant run by Villa. Can he finish it off? He can! It's 4 to Barcelona! Where did the goal stop?
Well, it's official now, Robbie, so turn it into a rout. They just love that pass inside the fullback. The easy option is to give it to the wide player's feet and let him run at the defender. But they're so aware that the wide players will look to run across and get the pass, receive the pass inside the fullback. And essentially then it becomes a one-on-one versus the goalkeeper, and David Villa doesn't miss. A superb goal. This team are really, really special. Marcelo's done in the last 5 minutes, Rob. His teammates, I think, in defence tonight have really struggled against the movement and swift passing of Barcelona.
Ball fight at the moment. Barcelona, the Matadors. Around his own piece of history, get his hat-trick through to Messi, who did get a hat-trick, of course, in his Cruyff way. Guardiola was a disciple of Cruyff.
I was really enjoying the possession.
Carvalho, handball. He's got to go. He goes from bad to worse to ridiculous for Lionel Messi into his little stride. Blocked by Lasana Diarra. Little delayed fall there from Lionel. Touch. Bojan. Now he's got his chance. Here's his first touch. His second touch he can't make. Pepe defending has allowed Messi away here. Messi drives inside, twists and turns. Well, let's see. Ronaldo, cue the moves. Chase to the corner flag by Puyol. He'll be having nightmares about Carlos Puyol tonight. They're coming out from behind the curtain. Fifth as we're into stoppage time. Bojan's cross. Will it be 5? It will! And Briano joins the party. It's Jeffren, the substitute, has joined the party. A great goal for another one of the Barcelona boys who's come through the system.
Well, look at the celebrations, Rob, of the players. The despair again of Real Madrid. Incisive attacking play, en masse. Every member of the squad, the coaching department, everybody's there. Piqué holding 5 fingers up.
The great games over the years. Oh, and another terrible tackle from Carvalho, and it's going to end very ugly, and there's a punch down there, and it's now getting very, very nasty. Well, the referee has sent off Carvalho, and he's got a series of other spats to sort out as well. There's pushing and shoving and arguing. A yellow card to Xavi amid the melee.
Is it all, isn't it, for Cristiano Ronaldo?
Well, amid that, Ramos was sent off. Carvalho stayed on. Guardiola looks coolness personified as he heads down the tunnel, but I'm sure as he gets into the changing room, he will whip